Please do take your seats. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, the Honorable Minister for Interior, Honorable Deputy Minister, the Director of Diaspora Affairs of Ghana at the Presidency, the Commissioner General of the Ghana Immigration Service, a Lady Justice of the High Courts of Ghana, and soon to be full Ghanaian citizens. I welcome all of you here to the Accra International Conference Center in the heart of Accra, Ghana, our beloved nation, the center of the earth, and a place that has a big magnet that draws not only friends from all over the world, but all of its sons and daughters who, by stories of history, have found themselves in different places in Mother Earth. Today, we are strengthening the bond with our sons and daughters, and we are carrying on the stories of the generation to be told to the rest of the world. Today, as we all gather, you, our very good friends, and our family will be swearing the oath of allegiance by members of the African diasporan community as full Ghanaian citizens. What a beautiful day it is. In our typical Ghanaian society, anytime we come together as family, it's important to pay maximum respects to the Most High God who decided to create us and put us on this very strategic spot on Mother Earth. It is in that regard that I welcome up here to the stage Superintendent Ibrahim Hafiz of the Ghana Immigration Service to lead us in prayer. Shall we welcome him to the microphone with a big round of applause? My good friends and loved ones, normally the applause for people who pray for us lasts a little longer, so maybe we can continue.
Shall we pray? A'udhu billah, bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Gracious God, we gather today in gratitude and celebration as these individuals take the meaningful step of becoming citizens of our nation, Ghana. We give thanks for the journeys that have brought them here, journeys of courage, hope, sacrifice, and perseverance. Bless each one of them and their families. Grant them wisdom as they participate in the life of this country. Strengthen to uphold justice and compassion. May this land, Ghana, be a blessed land. Bless them, O Allah, as they join us. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم اجعل بلدنا غانا بلدا آمنا مطمئنا وآمنا في أوطاننا ولا تفتنا. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين.
We're very grateful to you, Superintendent Ibrahim Imam Hafiz of the Ghana Immigration Service. Shall we do one more big round of applause to appreciate him? By way of introduction, my name is Nathaniel Atto. I will be your Master of Ceremonies this afternoon, and it's my hope that together we will go through this program smoothly and keep the smiles on our faces and extend those smiles into our hearts and our attitudes as we look forward to further immersing with our brothers and sisters in our society to make Ghana the true star of the African continent and the true star of the center of the world. Once again, you're all very welcome. Your Excellency, honorable ministers, members of parliament, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good people of Ghana. The fine gentleman who will take the stage next is one who has immersed himself in the doings and the ways of Africa. A son of the soil, drawn from the Ashanti region of Ghana, he found himself going through his education here on this soil. But the most important of it is that coming from a family where his father served very duly this nation as a deputy director of the Ghana Prison Service, he found himself immersing into the ways of existing and coexisting with friends from different parts of the world. It wasn't by accident that he found himself practicing very diligently in the broadcasting space for a minimum of 25 years. While he did all of this as well, he pursued his talent in crafts and in the arts and entertainment industry, as well as the style industry, which led to the founding of the big brand 1957. For all of you here, our brothers and sisters, the year 1957 sure is a very key one in our history. And so added to all of this, he also created a platform called Rhythms on the Runway, which is now the biggest and most sought after event which brings together music, fashion and style the African way. Upon assumption of office, His Excellency the President of the Republic thought it very prudent to hand him the role of being the very big link and the very big thread that binds our people here at home and our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please help me with a round of applause to welcome the very industrious and very committed Director of Diaspora Affairs of the Presidency of Ghana, Mr. Kofi Otre-Dakon, also known as KOD. Proud of you, my brother.
Thank you very much indeed, Nathaniel. Please put your hands together for him. For a minute, I thought he was trying to, in the words of Shakespeare, dress me in borrowed robes. Thank you very much for those very kind words. Now, after the Diaspora Summit last year at this very venue, His Excellency the President asked me what's next for our office. And I told him that since he's the one that started this whole initiative of citizenship in 2016, I think it would be right for us to make that the best or the next agenda at the office. And it's like, KOD, please speak with the Honorable Minister in charge of the Interior and get this done. And here we are. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman, Honorable Chief of Staff of the Vice Presidency, Honorable Alex Segbefia, Honorable Minister of the Interior, Honorable Muntaka Mubarak Mohammed, Honorable Minister in charge of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, my own Mamaga, Ablajifa Gomashi, Honorable Deputy Minister of the Interior, Ebenezer Oklete, I beg your pardon. Circuit Court Judge, Her Honor Mrs. Annette Sophia Essel. Chief Director of the Ministry of the Interior, Mrs. Doreen Annan. Controller General of Ghana Immigration Service, Mr. Samuel Wasintale Amadou. Chief Executive Officer, Ghana Tourism Authority, Madam Ifwa Wojeto, the Chief Executive Officer. Ghana Investment Authority, Mr. Simon Maji, Controller of the Ghana Immigration Service, I did mention Chief Executive Officer, the Indelible Solutions, that's Mr. Joshua Hay, Chief Executive Officer of Diaspora Support Network, Mr. Antonio Rosado, Vice Chairman of the Board, Trustees, Mr. Michael White, Nana Kwamena Nguando, the fourth Chief of SIMIU, and Adonte Hene of Edina State, members of the Diplomatic Corps. I'd like to here acknowledge Ambassador Dr. Erica Bennett of the Diaspora Africa Forum. Distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues from the media, and above all, are newly about to be conferred on citizens of the Republic of Ghana. Let me say a very big welcome to all of you. Akwaba, standing before you today in my capacity as the Director of the Diaspora Affairs Office of the President, and with our partners at the Ministry of the Interior and allied agencies, I'm sincerely delighted to receive you on this remarkable occasion. What we mark today extends far beyond the formal granting of citizenship. It represents the restoration of a connection between that shaped by history carried across continents through generations and now meaningfully reaffirmed here in the land from which it first began. Permit me first to extend our sincere appreciation for your patience. I know that many of you have traveled great distance to be here. We are keenly aware that the journey to this day has not been entirely without difficulty. Some of you experienced changes to earlier communications regarding the venue and date of this ceremony, while others had to adjust flight itinerary and personal schedules to accommodate those revisions. For any inconvenience these changes may have caused, please accept our heartfelt apologies. Yepacho, we're really sorry. Your time, your commitment, and your comfort matter to us. We recognize the effort it takes to rearrange plans, particularly, when they involve international travels in these times, family and professional responsibilities as well. Your understanding and grace in the face of these challenges have not gone unnoticed, and for that, we are deeply grateful. Yadasi. Today, we gather in the spirit of the inconvenience. We've put that behind us, but in celebration of the meaning collectively before us. Citizenship is more than a legal designation. It is an embrace. It is a recognition that identity can stretch across borders yet remain anchored in heritage. For many of you, the path that led here was guided by ancestry, by cultural memory, by a quiet but persistent sense that somewhere on this continent, that was where it all began. Today, that history comes full circle. Ghana is not welcoming strangers. Ghana is receiving family. The door through which you enter today is not one of formality alone, but one of belonging. The nation recognizes that the African diaspora carries with it not only history, but resilience, creativity, and the promise of shared futures. And I dare say that the future of this continent cannot be the same and will not succeed without the diaspora. As citizens, you are going to become partners in the continued shaping of this country, its ideas, its communities, and of course, the very aspirations of Ghana. Your perspectives, experiences, and talents enrich the national fabric. The Ghana you join today is dynamic, evolving, and deeply conscious of the importance of reconnecting with its global family. The Diaspora Affairs Office of the Presidency exists precisely for this purpose, to build enduring bridges between Ghana and her sons and daughters from across the world. And your presence here today strengthens that bridge, and our relationship is going to even get better after today. I can promise you that. Please know this. Your decision to take this step is not taken lightly by us. It carries meaning far beyond documentation. It speaks to trust in Ghana as a place of heritage, opportunity, and shared destiny. We receive that trust with humility and with responsibility as well. From this day forward, may you always know that this land welcomes you not as visitors, but as part.
We're very grateful to Mr. Kofi Otre Dakon, KOD, who is the Director of Diaspora Affairs at the Presidency of Ghana. Please help me appreciate him with another round of applause. Beloved people of Ghana, ladies and gentlemen, the next servant of the public whom I'm about to introduce to you at this moment is one who surely has dedicated himself to public service and started it way back during the times when he was a student leader. It was not by accident that he found himself in the field of politics and has so far distinguished himself greatly. In previous governments, he has served in key positions including Minister for Youth and Sports, and has also served our House of Legislature, which is the House of Parliament of Ghana, where he has served a minimum of the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th parliaments of Ghana under the 4th Republic. He has also done this representing the good people of the Asawase constituency in the Ashanti region of Ghana, and has also played various roles on the floor of Parliament and represented on various committees. He, in this process, and for the relevance of our gathering here this afternoon, is one who has represented government in doing the work on the ground in ensuring that each application has gone through all of the processes and has reached the final approval of citizenship. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please help me with another warm applause to welcome our Minister of the Interior, the Honorable Mubarak Muntaka.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, our mother, Professor Jim Opokunana, Ministers of State, my colleague, the Tourism Minister, Members of Parliament present, members of the Diplomatic Corps, officials from government, members of the diaspora community, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is a profound honor and privilege as Minister for the Interior to welcome you all to this important ceremony here at the Accra International Conference Center for the conferment of Ghanaian citizenship on distinguished individuals from the diaspora. Today's ceremony represents the culmination of a legal and administrative process through which individuals with strong ties to Ghana have formally become citizens of our republic. Through the Ministry of the Interior and our partner institutions, the government of Ghana remains committed to ensuring that the process of acquiring citizenship is not only transparent, but credible and consistent with the laws of our country. Under the leadership of His Excellency, the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, government institutions continue to strengthen policies that facilitate meaningful engagement between Ghana and its global partners, including members of the diaspora. The conferment of citizenship, therefore, reflects both Ghana's legal framework and our commitment to inclusive national development. It grants our new citizens the rights and protection guaranteed under the laws of Ghana, while also entrusting them with responsibilities that accompany citizenship. As the Minister for the Interior responsible for citizenship administration, through the Minister of the Interior, I wish to emphasize that the government of Ghana considers diaspora as the 17th region of Ghana and the 6th region of Africa. Thank you, and making it an important partner in national development and international engagement. Your expertise, investment, innovation, and cultural connections represent valuable resources that can contribute to Ghana's continued progress. Honorable guests, distinguished members of the diaspora community, ladies and gentlemen, today's ceremony carries a meaning that goes far beyond the formal conferment of citizenship. It reflects a profound historical and moral commitment by the Republic of Ghana to reconnect with members of the African diaspora whose ancestral link is to this land its links to this land were disrupted by centuries of displacement. Ghana was both a source and a passage in the transatlantic slave trade, through which millions of Africans were forcibly removed from their homeland, leaving behind broken families and fragmented communities. By welcoming you today as citizens of Ghana, we symbolically reaffirm that the descendants of those who were taken away remain part of our extended national family. Your conferment, thank you. Your conferment of citizenship therefore represents not only a legal act, but also a gesture of reconciliation, healing, and the restoration of a connection that history unjustly disrupted. This moment also reflects Ghana's deliberate and evolving policy to strengthen engagement with the global African family. Over the years, we've initiated a number of activities such as the Panafest, the Joseph Project, the Year of Return, and beyond the return have laid important foundation for reconnecting the diaspora with the homeland. However, Ghana is now moving beyond symbolic engagement towards deeper and more structured partnership. Through initiatives such as Diaspora Birthright Certificate framework, which has received cabinet approval, and the pathway to citizenship that culminates in ceremonies such as this, we are institutionalizing the bond between Ghana and the diaspora and ensuring that this relationship is anchored not only in shared heritage, Thank you. That's technology. That's a technology, so we have to bear with the organizers. Let me take this again. Through initiatives such as the Diaspora Birthright Certificate framework, which has received cabinet approval, and the pathway to citizenship that culminates in ceremonies such as this, we are institutionalizing the bond between Ghana and the diaspora, ensuring that this relationship is anchored not only in shared heritage, but also in enduring legal and policy framework. Finally, today's ceremony reflects the growing international recognition of the historical injustice associated with slavery and the importance of meaningful engagement with the African diaspora. The global community acknowledges slavery as a crime against humanity, and the African Union The global community acknowledges slavery as a crime against humanity, and the African Union recognizes the diaspora as Africa's sixth region. Ghana is therefore proud to play a leading role in reconnecting Africa with its global family, demonstrating that citizenship can serve not only as a legal status, but also a bridge linking history, identity, and a shared future. As you receive your certificates today, you do so not only as individuals granted citizenship under the laws of Ghana, but also as part of a larger story, one of return, renewal, and partnership in building a stronger Ghana and a more connected Africa world. We welcome you home. To our new citizens, I encourage you to actively engage with Ghanaians' institutions, communities, and opportunities. Citizenship is not merely a legal status. It is an invitation to contribute to the growth, stability, and prosperity of the Republic. We encourage you to see Ghana as a place where your knowledge, professional experience, and network can support initiative and investment and social progress. Your presence strengthens our nation and further reinforces Ghana's position as an important hub for engagement with the global African diaspora. I also wish to take this opportunity to commend the various institutions and partners whose dedication and collaboration have made this ceremony possible. Their effort reflects the government's commitment to ensuring that our citizenship process remains efficient and credible. As we mark this important milestone, let us reaffirm our shared commitment to cooperation, development, and responsible citizenship. To our new compatriots, I warmly congratulate you and wish you a fulfilling and prosperous journey as citizens of Ghana. And on behalf of the government and the people of Ghana, I say once again, welcome to your new responsibility as citizens of the Republic of Ghana. May God continue to bless all of us, and may God continue to bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you so much.
Very, very deep words indeed, and food for reflection. Welcome to your new responsibility as citizens of the Republic of Ghana. Shall we appreciate the Minister for the Interior? Your Excellency, respectfully, as you have always been insistent on that we are very, very in tune with the ways of our nation, with our norms and our values, I wouldn't want to go off the rail. And so every time when a family comes together, it's important that we all get to know each other. Today, Her Excellency is here ably supported by some key officials of government who also are adding their weight in their respective offices to this endeavor. I duly acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, the Honorable Abla Chifa Gomashi. She is also a sitting member of Parliament. The Honorable Minister for the Interior, Honorable Mubarak Muntaka, is here ably supported by his deputy, Honorable Okleti Telabi, who is also a member of Parliament. Shall we do a big round of applause? We also would like to pay our respects to Dr. Hamlet Molana, who is a historian, an African-American advocate, and one who is also a founding member of the Diaspora Association of Ghana. Shall we do a big round of applause for Dr. Hamlet Molana? We're very grateful to you, sir. Her Excellency Erica Bennett of the Diasporan Embassy and also the Diaspora African Initiative is also here with us. Thank you very much, ma'am. We also acknowledge the presence of the Commissioner General of the Ghana Immigration Service, on whose laps this whole process has been resting in the technical space. Shall we do a big round of applause for the Commissioner General of the Ghana Immigration Service, Mr. Amadou Abasintale? We're very grateful to you, sir. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we also duly acknowledge the presence of Mrs. Malika Hinkson Mene, who is the wife of the Secretary General of the African Continental Free Trade Area. Please do a big round of applause for her. The ever present Mr. Alex Segbefia is the Chief of Staff of the Office of the Vice President. We salute you, sir, and we thank you very much for your service to our beloved nation, Ghana. Good people of Ghana, as we go along, we'll be doing some more acknowledgements of our very good friends who are also here with us. But very shortly, a seasoned member of the bench of the Republic of Ghana within our judicial service will be overseeing that very final legal process that will stamp, that gives that stamp of authority on this process. Before that, however, as we gather here today, it's also very important that we celebrate aspects of our culture as a people. And that's the reason why at this moment I will pause and hand over the stage to the Noyam Dance Group as they bring to us a mixture of dance and music which is relevant to our gathering this afternoon. And the word Noyam is a Gadangbe word which means progress. Shall we welcome them with a big round of applause?
In the beginning, there was a heartbeat, a rhythm that pulsed through every soil of this land, binding us to our ancestors in the earth itself. We were mother's love, bathed in the golden sun, living in a home where the dust of the ground knew the names of all its children. But history is a storm, and that storm was merciless. We saw the branch of the great Odum tree snap violently. Two sons, born of the same womb, destined for the same greatness. But the tides of the Atlantic turned cold and cruel. One son was snatched away, his name replaced by numbers, his home replaced by a hall, carried across the bitter salt of the sea into a long dark night. The other stayed, but his path was no easier. He remained to guard the earth through the suffocating fog of the colonial might, a stranger in his own father's house. For centuries, our song was broken. It was hummed in half notes, a melody of longing that stretched across 3,000 miles of ocean. We lived as fragments, but the blood has a memory that chains cannot break. Today, the wind carries a familiar scent. Today, the voices find their harmony. Today, the circle finally closes.
Your beloved country is free forever. From now on, there is a new
trees
in history
bear a strange fruit.
as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
Blood on the leaves and blood at the root. Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. Strange fruits hanging from the poplar trees. Pastoral scene of the gallant South. The bulging eyes and the twisted mouth. Scents of Mongolia, sweet and fresh. Then the sudden smell of burning flesh. Here is the fruit for the crows to pluck, for the rain to gather, for the wind to suck, for the sun to rot, for the trees to drop. Here is a strange and bitter crop.
With you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. Five score years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves.
For survival. The blood that was spilled in the dungeons of the coast and the streets of the West has become the ink of a new contract between us. We are no longer the fragments of a broken, scattered pots across the earth. We are the a vessel of a new Africa, fresh from the fire and crude in the waters of return. To our brothers and sisters who have crossed the source to be here, you are the star we have been waiting for. You are the missing piece of our sovereignty. We stand here today as one family, under one sky, with one purpose. The borders are gone. The gates are open. We are heart-bound and border-free. The future does not belong to the divided. It belongs to the united. Ghana is a whole again. Africa is awakening. Step forward into the light. The journey home is over. The future begins now.
The name of the troop once again is Noyam, or development. That is the meaning of the name. And of course, they brought us a very, very well done piece of choreography and that beautiful story. Your Excellency, honorable ministers, members of parliament, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we draw closer and closer to the official swearing-in ceremony and the much-awaited message by Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic, please do permit me to acknowledge some more of our seasoned guests who are here to support the Vice President on this very, very important mission. I duly acknowledge the presence of the CEO, the Managing Director of the World Trade Center Accra, Madame Yvonne Boche. Please put your hands together. The Acting Director of the Passport Office, Mr. Mahama Yahaya Amantana, is here with us. The Executive Secretary of the National Identification Authority, Mr. Wisdom Kweku Deku, is also here with us. Shall we do a big round of applause? The Minister of Interior, as we are all aware, is here ably supported by a strong team, which is also made of the Chief Director, Mrs. Doreen Annan. Well, if you haven't spotted her, she's in some lovely Ghanaian apparel in the front, and she's also in the brochure, so you might as well want to check her image out. Ladies and gentlemen, as we get closer and closer, it's just refreshing to note that we've all come together as a family once again. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to welcome here Her Honor Annette Sofa Issel, a Circuit Court Judge of the Republic of Ghana, to officially administer the oath of allegiance to the Republic of Ghana. Please welcome her with warm applause.
Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman, Honorable Ministers, Chief of Staff of the Presidency, Nananom, Members of Parliament, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished guests, friends of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is with profound humility and a deep sense of responsibility that I welcome you to the Accra International Conference Center on this momentous occasion. I bring you warm greetings from the Honorable Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana, His Lordship Justice Paul Bafo-Boni, and the entire judiciary of Ghana. The purpose of our gathering today is to witness these esteemed persons take the solemn oath of citizenship to become and serve our motherland, Ghana. And I am honored to be here to administer the oath of allegiance. To our brothers and sisters, this oath is a mandatory final step in your naturalization process. It serves as your formal, legal, and symbolic pledge of loyalty to our beloved country, Ghana. We are here to support you as you pledge to uphold and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. Akwaba to you all. Without further delay, my brothers and sisters, citizenship awardees, I invite you to rise and take the oath. Please repeat after me. I, please mention your name, solemnly swear and affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of Ghana, and I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. So help me God. Thank you very much. Please take your seats. My brothers and sisters, fellow Ghanaians, Akwabo! Obake, miawezo to you all, Sanda Zua, Yazare, Akwaba, my fellow brothers and sisters. Now we are all Ghanaians gathered in this room. Thank you.
Congratulations to you, my brothers and sisters. Another round of applause for yourselves. And we are eternally grateful to Her Honor, Annette Sofa Essel, who is a Circuit Court Judge of the Republic of Ghana. Shall we appreciate her with another round of applause? For the over 100 new Ghanaians here amongst us, her name surely will be ringing in your ears every other time you look back at this very beautiful moment. We're very grateful to you, Your Honor. May God bless you. Good people of Ghana, I'm sure that at this time, as you open this new chapter in your lives as Ghanaians, you're looking forward to contributing greatly to this beautiful story that is 69 years old in terms of independence. But of course, as you look forward to pursuing that dream, you're looking forward to having a big spark. You're looking forward to having fuel to move you from this stage to the other. That fuel will be provided by a great woman of substance who has won the admiration of many, not only in our country, Ghana, but in different parts of the world. She's a fine product of Wesley Girls High School in Cape Coast. She's also a byproduct of the University of Cape Coast and the York University in Canada. That just tells you that she is very well versed in the doings and the ins and outs of anything diaspora. As we look forward to having her address us and to inspire us, just like she has done, especially during the years when she was lecturing back in one of the foremost tertiary institutions in this country, would like to take it on a step-by-step basis. And that is the reason why I would like to welcome here to the front one fine gentleman who has received many accolades all over the world just because of his ability to put words together in rhythmic action and poetry. He has introduced greats, and today he is here to drive us on a steady motion to listen to that much-awaited message from our beloved Vice President. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the internationally acclaimed poet, Nana Asase.
They say our umbilicals were cut on nomadic whetstones. We have roamed every single junction of the world and left them a greeting. And so I did not come to greet you in 4 tongues at once, my people. I simply came to celebrate a dream that has taken feet and begins to walk. This child learns the ropes of the world and the ways of my people. He has learned that even in the rings of the elders, there is an elder. He has learned that even the king has a mother. And he has learned that a mother's dream is what keeps the center going round. When I say ago, my people say amen. Ago, ago, ago. We have sent our voices into spaces where our feet could not reach, on divine errands to summon all our people and bring them home. And today, a mother has given birth to beautiful children, and so she beats her tummy like a beautiful drum and calls her neighbors to come and join her celebrate. For a long time, ours was a dance of pain, but today we gather, not round the fires, we gather in the warmth of our faces, in the warmth of our spiritual selves, to celebrate this homecoming. Welcome home. Welcome home to this place where dreams are a beautiful daily occurrence. Welcome to this place where earth and sea and sky meet to share gossip, but of course some prayer and hope. Welcome to this place where when we sit to eat, it is from one big earthenware pot. For the Creator made no mistake when he made all the earth and laid this golden mat at the center, so we can cross our legs and sit, put our hands in the pot, dip it in our mouth. By the next time we turn, it is full again. This place where we have learned to shake hands and allow the last man to carry our blessings, for they are sure to come around somehow. And so today I am proud to wear the black star. I am proud that you are that black star that comes home, that shines brightest in the day when everything seems to be sitting right. Welcome to this place where we love to make mistakes, but most importantly, we learn from it. Welcome to this place where the breeze is cleanest, but depending on how you breathe it in, you might be offended. Welcome to this place where we have learned to celebrate ourselves in our own small ways, learning that indeed it is the most difficult thing to place a foot in front of the other. And that is the only way the old lady attains the summit. And so today, Alhaji, Salamu Alaikum. Well done to the one who keeps the peace at home. Welcome to this peace that is kept by Alhaji Muntaka. You are sure that once we say Salamu Alaikum, it simply means we have learned to own our hallelujahs, and truly there is peace at the center of the world. For what is the point if there is no peace at home? When the cock crows to wake up the neighborhood, everybody runs helter-skelter. My people, when a boy is born on Friday, he is called Kofi. They say Kofi is a bad son, but this one has come of good repute, and so the whole world comes back home. After the peace is kept, Kofi has opened the doors. Kofi, then now watch your cherifo, Ajereno, Edonaya Sine Consul, after we are singing so mumra. Thank you for being the bottle. Thank you for being the cup on all these efforts that finally we see today. My mission is short. It is not to share a poem. My mission is short. It is not to call accolades. My mission is short. My people, we simply gathered to listen to that word of hope. In the beginning, he said, let there be light. And so, before there was light, somebody had to click the switch. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to being Ghanaian. Welcome to taking a step at a time. Welcome to 60 and 9, a place where we step into 70, burnt to ashes, spread on the face of the world, and then we will indeed be of benefit. I do not speak well. No, I do not speak well. I simply come from a place where mothers teach their children to speak well. I am not respectful. I simply come from a place where fathers have taught their children to be responsible and know who an elder is and learn that there is respect in the beard. Mother wears no beard, but trust me, when you meet an elder who totes no beard, it simply means he has speaked all of life's experiences. You sit and you learn. Mother, the world is waiting. And so, they put Akufina on my shoulders just to say that you carry the weight of history. You have made history as the very first female vice president of the center of the world. And so today, as we do this historic homecoming, it is no mistake that your seat is where it is. It is meant for you. A history maker welcomes you into the realm of history. It simply says, we have looked back enough. There is darkness still in our minds. Dawn cannot be too far behind, but we move forward ever. Ready to listen to word. Mother, please, I always say, when a king sits in a palanquin and throws his arms about and claims to beat his chest, he is simply taking his fancy. But indeed, when a king sits in a palanquin, a king who is a woman sits in a palanquin, throw their hands about, people go on their knees and they lift her up on the shoulder, then truly she is master of all that she surveys. Mother, I have gone on my left knee. The palanquin is on my shoulder. Once I get up, I do not demean you. When you rise, may earth receive you gently. When you walk, may it be written as history. And the words you offer today, may it be the principles by which all our new Ghanaians promise to stand by Ghana and do what is right. God bless our nation. May it grow stronger. Mother, if you do not get up, I will keep going and going and going. And by the 17th stanza, I will still be introducing you. Your Excellency, Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajima.
Thank you very much. Please respectfully take your seats. Honorable Ministers of State, honorable members of Parliament, and other government officials, members of the diplomatic corps, members of the diaspora, our fellow citizens. Our newly sworn in Ghanaian citizens. My name for you is Ebusuafo. Ebusuafo is not my people. is my family. On behalf of His Excellency the President, John Dramani Mahama, and the good people of our nation, I welcome you. What is true, or while it is true that we are here today for a legal ceremony, we are also here to affirm a simple truth, and that is that distance may separate our people, but it does not erase our identity. Thank you. Ghana continues to be a home for the global African family, and your presence here today marks a significant moment of renewal and moral reconnection. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the history of the transatlantic slave trade remains one of the darkest chapters in human civilization. Ghana has thus taken a clear stance that the transatlantic slave trade must be officially acknowledged by the international community as one of the gravest crimes against humanity. President Mahama's government is leading efforts at the United Nations to secure that recognition, not as a symbolic act, but as a commitment to truth, a commitment to remembrance, justice, and restoration of the peoples of African descent everywhere. The dungeons of Cape Coast and Elmina and many others still bear witness to the painful history. Millions of our ancestors were held in captivity before being forced across the Middle Passage to the Americas, the Caribbean, and other destinations. And so, even as we celebrate the remarkable resilience, creativity, and cultural brilliance of the descendants of Africa, we must not forget that tragic chapter of our history. As our president recently noted, the descendants of those who endured the Middle Passage are branches of the same ancestral tree, connected by shared history that cannot be erased, and a future that must be reclaimed together. Today's ceremony, therefore, represents citizenship, but also reconnection, healing, and restoration. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Ghana's relationship with the African diaspora is long-standing. Our founding president, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, saw Ghana as a gateway to unity, dignity, and progress for all of us. Ghana's independence in 1957 was not meant for Ghana alone. It was meant to create freedom and opportunity for Africans and people of African descent everywhere. That vision continues to influence our national policy. Across the world today, the African diaspora represents one of the greatest reservoirs of talent, knowledge, innovation, and economic strength available to our continent. The diaspora generally sends billions of dollars each year to African economies through remittances, investments, entrepreneurship, and philanthropy. These contributions support their families, build communities, and increase development opportunities. While all this is important, the government of Ghana also believes that the relationship between Ghana and her diaspora must go beyond economics. It must be rooted in identity and a common vision. This is why our administration is strengthening a comprehensive diaspora engagement policy to turn historical connections into practical partnerships. We are creating pathways for diaspora investment, expanding opportunities for diaspora entrepreneurship, strengthening cultural exchange, supporting diaspora participation in education, innovation, tourism, and national development. Our goal is to build a Ghana where Africans everywhere can contribute meaningfully to our shared prosperity. Ghana welcomes all of you, our newly sworn-in citizens. This marks a new and significant chapter, and I encourage you to approach it with seriousness, optimism, and hope. Each of you comes with us with a different background and story. Each of you comes with personal dreams. Even so, please keep your focus on our heritage and the vision we are working toward. That is, Africa and her diaspora working together toward a future of dignity, opportunity, and prosperity. By becoming citizens of Ghana, you have chosen a nationality which comes with belonging and responsibilities. You have chosen to become an active part of the history of this nation. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Ghana is championing international efforts to ensure that the injustices of the past are acknowledged and that the dignity of Africans everywhere is recognized. Thank you. We believe that reconnecting Africa and her diaspora heals historical wounds and unleashes new possibilities for global cooperation, cultural renewal, and economic transformation. On behalf of the government and people of Ghana, I congratulate each one of you. Welcome home. And may God continue to bless our homeland, Ghana. Akwaba.
A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, we're very grateful to you for doing us this very great honor. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the presentation of the certificates. Her Excellency will go ahead to present the first. Please do take your seats. Thank you very much. Her Excellency will go ahead to present the first 10 on the basis of who came in first, did their applications first, and got them fully screened and went through all of the processes. So as they always say, first come, first served. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Immediately after Her Excellency would have top government officials also do some key presentations of these certificates. Thank you. Sure. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we begin with Brent Simpson. Tiandra Saditra Chandler. Venus Shanti Hoffler. Otha Donnell Collins, Lenora Conta Hayes, Sheila Lynette Edu, Natasha Tanis Tony Shizong, Shanique Busha Harris, Janelle Vonetta Vaughan, and Lawanda Marie Irene Brown. Thank you. Malika Hinkson Mene. A big round of applause. Congratulations, Malika, and Her Excellency will do the last presentation in front of the stage. And this is where we say a very big thank you to you, Your Excellency. Shall we do a big round of applause for Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. Your Excellency, we're very grateful to you. And now with great pleasure, please do take your seats. And now with great pleasure, I welcome back here to the stage the Honorable Minister of the Interior of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Mubarak Muntaka. Shall we do a big round of applause for him? Yes. Will the following brothers and sisters respectfully proceed to the stage? Clarentia Camille Collins. Jonathan Edward Hoffler. Dorian Reed. Lee Carl Whitaker. Avery Louise Brown. Damian Bertrand Gordon. Robert Lee Morris Jr. Rupert Fitzgerald Burrows. Gail and Jeanette Johnson. Nakia Sierra Pitts. Patricia Ivey. Anthony Wally Whitehead. Wendy Colette Johnson. Juni Emerante Francois. Shamsia Willis, Sylvia Elizabeth Williams, Kevin Andre Harris, Sylvan Mark Giuletto Dalgety, and Elaine Marie Webster. Honorable Minister, we're very grateful to you. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we appreciate the Minister of the Interior? Please help me with warm applause to welcome here to the stage the Honorable Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, Honorable Abla Jifa Gomashi. Please welcome her with a big round of applause. Rosalind Elise Thompson. Wyla Little. Ajamu Kijana Webster. Nichelle Diane Adeogun. Krista Alana Nunez. With that applause, Krista should become a politician. Charlene Kamesha Cox. Charlene Kamesha Cox. Patrice Ann Robertson. Walter Lahan Burns Sr. Portia Richardson. Tamar Alexis Saab Crowther. Lorna Mitchell. And Vanessa Webb. Once again, Patrice Ann Robertson, Walter Lahan Burns Sr., Portia Richardson, Tamar Alexis Saab Crowther, Lorna Michelle, and Vanessa Webb. Roy Lynn Webb, Camille Claudine Fair Morton, Gina Rochelle Mercer, Bernard Leonard Payne, and Cynthia Shea Payne. Congratulations to you, Cynthia. And this is where we also say, what? Do that one. We'll do 51. Sure. B. Wilson Sampson. Joshua Joseph Anderson Williams. And Kemba Mitchell. Congratulations, Kemba. And we are very grateful to you, Honorable Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we appreciate the Honorable Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, Honorable Abla Jifa Gomashi. I now welcome the Director of Diaspora and Affairs at the Presidency, Mr. Kofi Ochre-Dakun, KOD, to help us with the presentation of the next set of certificates. Shall we welcome him with warm applause? So the Director of Diaspora and Affairs will continue in a few moments, but right now would like to do a big photograph, and this would have Her Excellency in the center, ably supported by officers of state and all of our friends who have already received certificates and are also billed to receive certificates. So they will come here, join us, and we'll take these photographs. So all who have received and those who are yet to receive, please do come forward and line up here in front of the stage. Can we also have a few of you up here on the stage? So we'd like to have our photographers position themselves, after which we'd invite Her Excellency to join. Thank you. Controller General, respectfully, can you join? Thank you. So she has to. Yeah. It's a crazy trip. It's very crazy. And then, of course, the final part of the photograph will be you responding to hip hip. One more time, hip hip with your flags. Thank you very, very much. Thursday. Please do take your seats as we continue with the presentation of certificates. Thank you very much. Please do resume your seats as we continue with the presentation of certificates. Thank you. Please do resume your seats. Thank you. Please do resume your seats. And now once again, we welcome here to the stage the Director of Diaspora and Affairs at the Presidency, Mr. Kofi Ochre-Daku, to continue with the presentation of the certificates. Thank you. Once again, respectfully, can we all resume our seats? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ghana Immigration Service Band. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your undivided attention as we go through the list of good friends who are now duly Ghanaian brothers and sisters by citizenship. Ayana Myrtle Anesta Ayi. Taiwan Smith. Makeda T. Smith. Tasha Nicole Johnson. David Anthony Holland, Lamiko Tuanette Maji, Jennifer Jasmine Graham, and Tracy Boswell Skishitano. David Desiree Mosey, Neadikwe Everett, John Keith Rhodes, Angela Lavenia Rains, Martin Christopher Glynn, Patrice Renee Langston, Martha Thomas Dongi, Jennifer Pauline Reed, Stace Brown Monique Lohman, Tina Darlene Howell, Sarita Linda Louise Faison, Sasha Shante Ray, Claudette Perry.
Madrina minti asieda. Eh, madrina mi unumo. Ah, Adriania obiato. Anase obi beto. Anase obi gusuto. Enenam kwan so bano. Atreshe ho dada.
Come and eat. Omuto special. The whole Japan will like.
Kwan so bano. Obiato me kare.
Yes, sir. Many Abema. Good afternoon. Maybe Aboko. Yamiado, Bibi Aboko. Yeah, and I just say, oh, Hane. Now, ever see a new dim Komokaka. Yeah, but the other band I would in has a ring. Mutu. Okay. But on a course saying, a quay pa as a Ghana de Angasa. Papa, I did my any hay, Pacho, Diana Okachom.
Oh, you know, I'm going to come
Omoha, so moon, my
once I come to Biambrasi. Nobody be a most special last Sundays of every month.
Okay.
Yeah, a good part. This is my second time I have.
Oh, second time. That's okay. Okay. 80. Okay.
Got to be a Biambra nobody.
Okay. Nenia je pasa waba. Intise no okano. Yeah, yeah me do hano. Moma yenya na nyenti na yemra na koso ankasa. DJ boy Ghana nyom na omumfili. Ya papa ba ko nso wa ha. O wie ni dia no no. Baba Pacho, good afternoon.
Fine.
Pacho bi aboko. Ah, Pacho ozo enani de dika wo ba na.
Oh, David, we talk about most of the mutual special the second time.
Second time. Oh, okay. Now Papa Pacho who is saying?
Oh, it's good. It's a good boy.
Okay. 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 Ghana for money now asumo Pacho momra. A mutual special course sabria. You will have from this time to Mama calls and Tibrabe Didi and Mutu Angasa and in cutting quine the dead upon Chinam and in the Ekunina and Papa.
I come up.
Okay. Yeah, you will hire a tram, Momra.